Hi, science classes. It's College Friday. So I got on a college shirt. I'm wearing a golf shirt today because I'm heading into a meeting this morning with Mr. Glansman and some information about the new Neil. And I thought I should wear a shirt with a collar instead of a T-shirt, even though it's a video conferencing meeting. I thought I should dress appropriately. So, still a college shirt. I worked for my college, as I think a lot of you guys know. I worked as a resident assistant for 2.5 years. I also worked one summer in a similar position, but for summer they called us conference assistants because they had groups that would come through campus and borrow our buildings, and so we were CAs instead of RAs. So I got a couple of these polo shirts from back in those days. I used to have a name tag too. I don't know if I still have it around anymore. At any rate, it is Friday. It's May 1st, so happy May. We've made it through April. So I referenced yesterday some minor changes that would be happening with the stay-at-home order. Basically, for all intents and purposes, it's the same as it was. So that's what we've got for you for today. Since it's Friday, the assignment that's due for this week, you're looking at the Waves choice board, trying to finish the activities on there. The final activities down at the bottom are going to be the primary thing that's being looked at. That's worth 20 points. There's a checkpoint in the middle that's worth 8 points. There was a survey for this week. It's not on the HyperDoc. I think I may do an update to that for next week, just try to make it easier for you. But just so you know, all that stuff is out there. Usually on Friday, I would do a Funky Friday skill. I'm hoping to get something in before the end of the day, before 3:30, which I consider the end of the day. Not that your work has to be due by 3:30, but that's the end of the school day. That's when your assignments for next week will be posted. So if I get a chance after this meeting and then a couple other things that I have going on today, I will try to do a Funky Friday life skill video. But I did want to still touch base with you and get at least some kind of vlog out there to remind you to finish your Waves activities. Email me if you have any questions or text me on that Google Voice number if you have any questions still outstanding about Waves. One of the questions that's been coming up is, do you have to complete work that was from previous weeks? So like last week we looked at potential and kinetic energy. Some of you finished that like Monday or Tuesday, got it turned in. I will get it looked at. I've been focusing on the Waves work for this week, and I'll get the kinetic energy stuff caught up. And then, of course, there were the choice boards previously, those at-home activities, the 8, 4, and 2, and those options. In grand total, the points that I had assigned out to you was 56 points. So to try to give you something of a clarification on those answers, it's a two-part answer. One, I'd like you to keep moving forward because that's going to be the best way to complete your work. If you want to go back, you are 100% allowed to. I will accept it and I will take that work and I will put it into the gradebook. For those original choice boards, the 8, 4, and 2, I can only take up to 56 points. There's more than 56 points on those choice boards. There's 64 on the 8-point choice board. But as it currently stands, I can only take up to 56 points because that's all that I have written into the gradebook. So that's the way that that's going to work. And then if you complete one of the choice board activities, so like the energies one from last week, that'll get graded, that'll get updated, that'll get put in. If you complete the Waves one for this week, I hope you do. That'll get rated, that'll get updated, that'll get put in. And then for next week, we're going to be looking into earthquakes. So you can watch for that. Should be coming out at 3:30 today with a little bit of a review video with yours truly, of course. And then some reviews of just what the hyperdocs look like, as well as a calendar option. And all of that will be in there for you to hopefully make it easier. So please do go ahead and get your stuff done, get your work done, get it turned in. I'm also supposed to remind you that there are incentives. I believe this week it's a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. So please go ahead and consider that as well. As always, take care of yourself and each other. Stay safe, wash your hands. And from my house to yours, sitting here in my daughter's room, with Winnie the Pooh on the wall and everything, we love you. Have a very safe weekend. It's supposed to be nice out, so please do enjoy some time outside safely. Put on a mask if you need to. And I will see you guys on Monday.